Hi guys, this is your fall reading, okay? So I know these have taken a little while, but I finally am getting to them, okay? I want to let you guys know I have plenty of money spray left for your Venus retrograde, okay? Because if you're not dealing with the love situation, it could be finances with Venus in retrograde. It's usually both for me, so I always try to like combat it before it gets here, or just, you know, try to work with the energies. And this is a good way to help myself out, and I've actually shipped off a good bit of these already. So if you are waiting for your order, it should be getting here to you this week. I actually lost the receipt. I had this long receipt with all these tracking numbers and I cannot find it. So I will call, you know, and find out where your package is if you haven't received it by next week. Now, if you're international, that may be a different story depending on, because it has to go through customs and things like that. So if you haven't received it, I'd say within the next week, by the end of next week, then definitely reach out to me and I will call and find out where your package is, okay? But everybody that, even if you ordered more than just the money spray, if you ordered the love spray or the prosperity spray or anything else like that, it's been shipped to you, okay? So enjoy the reading, guys. Thank you so much for your support so far, your likes and your comments, even just your emails encouraging me to keep moving, because it's hard. A lot of readers are taking breaks right now because it's really hard to do love readings during Venus retrograde. So I've decided to try to stick it out. I know it's going to be kind of hard to do these readings consistently throughout this time, but you know, it's only going to last but so long, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. It's just that Venus retrogrades the least out of the interpersonal planets, like the main planets that affect us. Venus retrogrades the least, so when she does retrograde, you feel it the most. So that's just what's kind of going on right now. So we'll get into the reading. Don't panic if you know you and your partner are separated during this time, or you find yourself withdrawn a little bit from love or your partner. It's actually natural with the energies that are going on right now, okay? So I'll get into the reading. See you guys. Bye. Hello Virgo, this is going to be your fall reading. I hope you're doing well wherever you are. All right, for this reading we're going to cover family, love, and money for the next 3 months, which would be really, well, we're just going to be catching up on this month, and we'll be doing October and November, okay? So let's see what's going on with Virgos for the fall. Happy birthday for you, for those of you still celebrating your birthday, for those birthdays past. All right, so let's see, show me what's going on with Virgo. And I did give Leo the disclaimer. This is my first, well, this will be my second time using the Thoth deck, so I may stumble with a few of them, because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't really like read the books of decks all the time. Sometimes I just jump right in it, so I got my book here just in case. Virgos, what's going on with Virgos? Virgos, this fall. Traffic messages, please, for Virgos. Okay, so the first card out we have is the Four of Pentacles, power. All right, so some of you could be dealing with the Leo individual in your love life or otherwise. This is the Two of Wands. Interesting, Leo also got this. I thought it was the Two of Swords, but it was the Two of Wands. I had to correct that, but whatever. We have the Knight of Swords for family for September. So some of you could be, there could be a lot of arguments or conversations, or there may be a Gemini individual that's significant to some of you, maybe a younger sibling or something else here. Princess of Wands. So for some of you with love, a new relationship coming up. Okay, sorry about that, Virgo. All right, So with the Princess of Wands here, this is like the Page of Wands. So for some of you, a new relationship is coming through, but also children. I've been seeing pregnancy for Virgos for a while. We also have the Nine of Swords here for work. So a lot of stress about work right now in September. Yeah, Nine of Swords, but it's actually should be coming to an end here soon. You're going to be able to work through this, but this is actually a product of Venus retrograde. It's a product of the shadow period of Venus retrograde. During the shadow period of Venus retrograde, Venus shows you what area of life you're going to be dealing with the most during the retrograde. So whatever problems you're experiencing right now during shadow period is going on from now until the 6th when Venus actually goes retrograde. Will be kind of telling you what area you'll be having issues with. For most of you, it's money, work, okay? And this could be for you or your partner, but I feel like it's for you. All right, so we have the Devil energy here. So for some of you, a Capricorn may be significant for October, all right? We've got the Queen of Swords, a lot of air energy coming up with your family. So you could be in a very logical state when it comes to your family, dealing with them on a more detached basis. You have the Ten of Swords for love. So for some of you, starting a new relationship that actually ends, it doesn't work out very well. But for some of you, you already kind of have this should I stay or should I go energy in a relationship that you're in now. And this is the final ending of that. Maybe so a newer relationship can come through. But yeah, this could also indicate betrayal or finding out about betrayal in a relationship. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so a lot of earth energy. So it's interesting. You go from having a pretty hard time with work to going to a more stable energy, which is actually your energy for work. So for some of you, maybe digging into your creative talents to make money, or, you know, job is just stabling out for you, okay? I'm trying to make sure you guys can see all these cards. I'm not working with the biggest space here. We have satiety. Basically being satisfied. I had a whole tongue twister with that word earlier, and I'm probably still not saying it right, but it's my first time ever seeing that word. Well, it's now my second time. Strength card in reverse for family. So some of you have been keeping family on a at arm's length because you feel like you may blow up on your family, or your family is really irritating you right now. That might come to a head here in November, so be careful of family issues, family arguments in November. We got the Tower card for love in November. So love may be rough. Some of you may be transitioning from being in a committed relationship to being single this season, okay? And then we have the Prince of Wands. So this is the Nine of Wands. Some of you may be moving for work, but this also means that money seemingly is now picking up in November, which would make sense with Venus in retrograde, okay? Venus may come through and tear out a relationship in your life for some of you. Just seeing that with the Ten of Swords here. I also feel like there's definitely, like I said, a very big emphasis on children in someone's marriage or in their committed relationship. I feel like if that doesn't pan out positively, that may add added stress to the relationship, and it may not survive this Tower here. It's interesting because I would think that the Tower would come before the Ten of Swords, but maybe the betrayal, or maybe you just don't, you aren't a very impulsive sign, Virgo, so it is it's not, you know, crazy if it takes you a while before you actually leave. But I really don't know what could really shock you more after this Ten of Swords, but we'll see. I'm gonna clarify this Tower here and see what this is about. Why is this Tower card here? Why is this Tower card here? Why is this Tower card here? Tower card here. One. So we've got the High Priestess. So it's definitely something secret. Some of you could be about a Pisces individual, or it could be about infidelity in a marriage. But I feel like whatever this is pretty shocking. It's something that you weren't expecting for sure, but it's something that's been hidden from you for a while. For some of you, you have been waiting for this Tower moment. Maybe because you found out, or maybe you got a hint of what was going on here with this Devil card. For some of you, it's definitely infidelity in the relationship, either on your part or your partner's. So, interestingly, I would watch for that. Why? Let's see why this Page of Wands is here. Why is this Princess of Wands here? What does this pertain to for Virgo? Why is this Page of Wands here? Empress. Wow. I thought, that's so crazy. I should have called that card because I was like, watch it be the Empress. And I was actually thinking about Leo's reading, and Leo had the Empress here, so that's really freaking weird. Okay, this is also the Ten of Wands, which is, looks like completion here. Yeah, or no, is this the, oh no, this is the World card. Okay, interesting. Sorry guys, I'm just still learning these cards here. So, interesting. Closure. There's definitely an emphasis on pregnancy though here. I can't deny that. I've seen that initially in the first card here. So yeah, some of you, if this is about children. If it's not about children, then there's a new relationship that has the potential of commitment here. But I feel like it may wind up being disappointed. Or there may be a new partnership with someone who may already be married and you found that out. Or their partner found that out. But definitely something major here, a major transitional shift. Some of you have been expecting it with the High Priestess. Let's see, why is this Devil energy here for October? Why is this Devil energy here for October? Full card. Four of Swords. So there may be a separation from a partner. Or like for some of you, honestly, it's maintaining some energy where you already know that there's someone who may not have your best intentions, but you're not acting on it yet. That's kind of what I'm getting here. It's like the syndrome of someone who has left their relationship mentally but not physically. But for some of you, you may have received some information about something that your partner is doing, or vice versa in November. But I feel like it may not all, I mean, in October, sorry. But it doesn't come all the way till head until November when this Tower moment comes here. Okay, so you won't be doing too much acting out things here in October. November seems to be a lot of action. It actually seems to be a more positive month for you, even though this negativity, this might be what you need to shed this old relationship. Or if it's not shedding a relationship, these old habits within your relationship. Okay, it's an opportunity for a new start, for sure. Why is this Ten of Swords here for Virgo? Why is this Ten of Swords here for Virgo? So we've got the Six of Cups. So it's a soulmate energy, but also children are involved. Okay, we have the, this looks like the Three of Swords. So it's a third, someone, I feel like either someone's fooling around with someone from their past, or it's a third party situation where there's infidelity. You may get a hint of it. You may find out about it, but you may not have maybe proof, or you may not act on it until November. That's kind of what I'm getting here. For some of you, someone from the past may be coming back as well. There's a lot of different Virgos that are going to resonate with this because I'm getting a few different scenarios here. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of the story I'm getting for love. Like I said, money, Nine of Swords. So a lot of stress in September. But I feel like you have it handled by October. You have it under control. Here you are with your pentacle, your rationality, you know, looking like a boss, a true boss. I wish you guys could see this card better, but it's not going to focus the best. But she's there with her crazy headgear on, and she's got things handled, okay? She's even got a goat with her. So very strong Capricorn energy. Business looks like it may be picking up as well. New opportunities with business. But also moving. Some of you might be traveling for work, or things are going to be picking up for you for your money. All right. Now with family, there's either arguing with family in September, arguing. It's not the most easiest energy with family in September. Now with October, it's very easy for you guys to be in Queen of Swords energy, because you are Virgo, so it's very easy to take on that Libra energy. So again, very calculated, maybe even detached from family and only dealing with them on a need to basis. And then eventually there may be, like I said, a blow up with family with the Strength card here. Yeah, and it's in reverse. So yeah, I'm really feeling like, and even that's like the Nine of Wands. I wonder what this issue is about, though. Maybe it's someone trying to put too much responsibility on you. Nine of Wands here. Why is this here? Peace, Two of Swords. So it's definitely someone that you aren't talking to, or you may get to the point where you basically aren't talking anymore. You aren't talking to someone, or it's someone that basically you weren't talking to them, and now you two either meet at a family gathering, you see each other, and all hell breaks loose for the most part. It's like what you've been holding back, you finally get a chance to like really let this person know how you're feeling, or let that out. You know what I mean? So definitely will tell you to be careful with any family issues. Be careful not to let things boil up. You know what I mean? Don't let things get to the point where you feel like you're going to spaz out on someone. But I feel like it may happen anyway. Yeah. I don't know which situation it is, but whatever it is, it seems to be like a form of release for you. It seems to be something that you're able to like really let go finally how you feel, and really tell this person, you know, what you've been wanting to tell them. All right. So just going off the general cards, the significators of the month, I feel like this is financially going to be rough for you this month. You feel like you're going to be pinching pennies or trying to decide what's the best way to spend assets. You might also be a little closed off about your situation to others right now in September. November, I feel like things may get dark for your love life, even for family, but you are channeling that energy into your crafts and into your money, so that actually works out for you. It's like you're taking a break from the negativity and focusing on what you have to do, which is very practical, very Virgo-like of you. You're focusing on what's important. So I feel like that's going to help you persevere when the time comes in November to really push this financial energy forward. Now, with this last here, Ten of Cups also speaks of the end of a commitment. It's not just about being happy, you know, at face value it is, but the next card after the Ten of Cups is the Ace of Cups. So again, I really feel like for some of you, it may be very hard to deal with the fact that something you've been committed to for a while is coming to an end, and it could be because of possible secrets. Now, signs that I see you guys possibly dealing with: Taurus, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Okay, those are the different signs I'm seeing here, but could be any sign. All right, but I feel like November will be a brighter month for certain aspects, but I do think that this Venus retrograde is going to hit you hard, Virgo. Especially if you're starting a new relationship. I feel like you may find out that this person is someone that you may not know very well. Even if it's someone from your past, they may not be completely honest with you. All right. Or your partner that you've already been dealing with, you may find out some information about them, or vice versa. Okay, so be careful of that this Venus retrograde. Okay, so right now I'm going to go ahead and pull an oracle card for you guys for each month. Show me 3 cards for Virgo, please. Your reading was like way shorter. I tried to like bring it out, but it was like I got so much from the cards that I pulled here. So, as usual, Virgo, your readings are very straightforward, just like kind of Capricorn's energy. Virgos. I need love cards for Virgos, please, for each month. Love cards for Virgos, please. Cards for Virgos. Love cards for Virgos. Well, they said you need more than 3 cards. That's funny. We'll keep chemistry, because I think that definitely applies to that first month there, especially even if it's about pregnancy, because attraction is very much involved in bringing a child into the world. Okay, but also, again, this is that initial spark with someone that you met, initial relationship, something new coming in. 2 more cards. Alright. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Express your love. Okay, so this could be about the pleasure part of things. But I would be careful about that, though. Definitely be careful about that, because you could be expressing your love too soon without knowing someone very well. But if it's a situation where you're done with a past person who may have betrayed you and now you're welcoming in some new love, maybe through dating or getting to know someone, then yeah, if you feel safe to express your love, then I would do that. And like I said, Virgo, you guys are very practical, so you know it's not very hard for you to tell. Your bullshit meter is pretty good usually. All right, so but everyone's going to be off right now with this Venus in retrograde, so don't take it personal. Let me get one more card, please, for Virgo. One more card for Virgo. Religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your upbringing and your spiritual path. So again, I really feel like this is for some of you, it's someone from your past that you've known for a while, that you may need to watch out for. Anyone coming back from the past. Venus retrograde is kind of like Mercury retrograde in that way. It will bring back people from the past, okay? So especially if it's someone very close to you, okay? Be careful of that, or a childhood friend or someone you've known for a very long time, okay? And it says true love at the bottom of the deck. Deception sticks out to me as well. This is interesting. So this is interesting because I mean, it definitely drives home the fact that it's someone that, but I also feel like for some of you, you are trying to make something work in spite of your family life that you grew up with. It's like you're staying in something that's not righteous to your soul or righteous to your energy, because you don't want to be like your parents, or you don't want the same thing for your children that you had, or something like that. Okay, so whatever this is, it's definitely on your path, especially with the Tower. It's something that you had to go through, but the Tower is going to come through and kind of clear out your old beliefs, clear out the fact that you think that you may have to put up with something because of whatever you went through in the past, or like I said, you may be a person who doesn't believe in divorce or something like that, or you believe in trying to stick things out even if you were betrayed. But the Tower comes and clears a lot of that out, so it's not really up to you in a sense. Or it's going to get to the point where you just can't tolerate whatever this is anymore, this Ten of Swords energy, okay? So that's kind of what I'm getting for you, Virgo. I know it's going to be a lot of different people watching this, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. I definitely really push people to get personals if they feel like they need more information. If you just watch the readings on YouTube, that's perfect as well, because that makes me happy that, I'm able to resonate with your energy even if I've never even spoke to you. Okay, but make sure that you're not just taking all of this at face value, because there's so many Virgos that are going to watch this video, and some of it may pertain to you and some of it doesn't, okay? But I can tell you personal readings are definitely way better for your personal clarity, right? Okay, so thank you so much, Virgo. I hope you really enjoyed this. Thank you so much for being patient with me, and I will see you guys for your October reading. Okay, bye, Virgos.